Hey guys, today I'm showing you how I did this a little bit more dramatic look than a lot of the looks I've been doing lately, and I did it using the Gwen Stefani palette because I caved and I bought it, and I really don't feel bad about it at all because it's beautiful, and this is beautiful, and I'm in love with it. It's my new baby. Anyway, if you are interested in seeing how I got this look, just keep watching. I have some real sweet stuff going on here, which is really unusual for me, and I'm real upset about it, but there's not a lot I can do about it. So we're going to start with foundation. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi in W12 Porcelain Light Ivory. Next I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I'm going to tap a little bit of that under my eyes, and then I'm going to put a little bit of it on the back of my hand because I don't want to put this wand directly on any active acne spots. I'm just going to take that from my hand onto those spots. Then I'm going to take a dense fluffy brush. This one is from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm going to start with the under eye concealer. And then on these spots, I'm just mostly buffing away at the edges. I want to leave the actual spot covered as much as possible. I am going to take another pump of this foundation and put it on my neck just a little bit because you can see it's not quite the right color for me. So I'm just going to, I'm sure this is making all sorts of noises down here, sorry, blend this down just a little bit. Now I'm going to put Too Faced Shadow Insurance on my eyelids. My nail polish is OPI Designer to Better from the Muppets collection a couple years ago, and it is like my favorite holiday shade. It's a silver, but it has a lot of little like coppery specks in it, so it keeps it warm enough that it doesn't look really stark and ugly on the skin. I am obsessed with it. Next I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow in the color Taupe and a little angled liner brush. I want to keep them soft but definitely defined, so not really putting any pressure on the brush, so not creating any really strong harsh lines. Then I'm going to go over those with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. This is in the shade Light Medium. Today for eyeshadow, I'm going to do a look with this. I'm really mad at myself for buying it because I really did not need more neutrals, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I really like that these shades are just a little bit pink, baby, and steady. They're just a little bit pink without being nearly as pink as most of the Naked 3. And then all of these neutrals, these matte neutrals, are gorgeous, and these are just a little bit yellowy, and then there's these pops of color down here, and it's just, it's really everything that I would ever need from a palette, and it's beautiful, and I love it, and it's going to be my last big eyeshadow purchase for a very long time, I think, because I need to rein it in and control myself, but this is beautiful. Plus, this packaging is just gorgeous. It's so pretty. It's huge. It's like the size of my face. The hinge is really nice. Like, it'll stay wherever you kind of put it, which is awesome. The mirror is giant. See if I can show this without blinding you. Hey look, you're going to be able to see, it's me, Inception! So the mirror is really big. There's another mirror there. Oh my god, there's so many mirrors. I can't even handle it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it. I only used it once so far, and it was very, very boring and neutral, so I'm going to see if I can have a little bit more fun with it today. I just talked about this palette for a really long time. I'm sorry about that. So I'm going to start with putting Skimp, this light shade, and this actually, Skimp and Stark, both of these exist in the Naked 2 Basics palette, which I also have, so I know how I feel about them pretty well. This one looks like it has just a little bit of shimmer in it, but it shows up on the eye as pretty dang matte. Next I'm going to take this matte, warm, mid-brown shade, it's called Zone, on a fluffy brush. I'm going to use this as a transition shade. So through my crease and just a little bit above. Next I'm going to take Baby, which is this pinky shimmery shade. I'm going to take this on an angled brush. What is this called? An angled, medium angled shading brush, the E70. And I'm going to take that all over the lid. Next I'm going to take this shade here, Punk, which is matte but darker toned. And it does have a little bit of reddishness to it, so it's a warmer brown. I'm really going to make sure that I tap off all of the excess on this. I'm going to start that out here in this outer corner and then fading it in. I'm going to go back in with Zone on that fluffy brush and blend through that crease one more time. And then I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to go in with Pop, which is this super shimmery shade down here. And a lot of people have said that it has fallout problems, so we'll see. But I want to have just a little bit more brightness on the inner third of my lid. So I'm going to make sure that I press, not sweep. Again, making sure that you don't disturb too much. Oh, much better payoff if you use a finger. I'm going to go through that crease one more time and make sure that that glitter didn't get too high. Now that I'm done blending everything else out, I'm going to go back in with that darker color again one more time, Punk, and blend this darker color in one more time. I'm going to take a different blending brush and go back in with Skimp, that first shade that I put down, and make sure that these edges are really well softened. Time to move on, or I will drive myself crazy trying to make that perfect. Now I'm going to go in with liner. This is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in the brown shade, Mad Max Brown. It ends up looking pretty much exactly like the black, but can't hurt to try to be a little bit softer, right? And I'm going to wing it out just a tiny bit. Not too big. Next, I'm going to go and finish my skin. So I'm going to take the Cocoa Powder Foundation from Too Faced and a big fluffy brush so I don't get way too much. I'm just going to use this as my setting powder slash just a little bit of extra coverage because that Lumi does a pretty good job for every day. But for this much eyeshadow, I really want to make sure they have nice clear skin. Then I'm going to take my current go-to. This is the Styli-Style Bronzer Duo in You Glow Girl. I'm going to use this as a contour, and I am going to take it pretty softly, not anything too crazy. Then I'm going to take the Sephora Collection Colorful Blush in number 05 Sweet on You on a fluffy blush brush. And be very light-handed with this because there's a lot going on in the eyes, so you don't need too much happening on the skin. Then I'm going to go back to You Glow Girl and take the highlighter on a smaller brush. This is actually an eyeshadow brush, but it's too big for my eyes, so it's perfect for highlight. And this highlight is really beautiful. It's so pretty. I'm going to put just a little bit on my lips too. At this point, I'm going to spray everything down. This is the Make Up For Ever Mist and Fix. Next, I'm going to go in and curl my lashes. And for mascara today, I'm using the Marc Jacobs Omega Lash. If you can hear that, that's my husband taking a shower, which is right on the other side of this wall, so sorry about it. Finally, I'm going to go in and do my lipstick. Today, I'm using the YSL Rouge Pur Couture in 04, which is a really beautiful sort of deep rose shade. It's a little cooler toned in real life than it is showing up on my viewfinder right now. I think this looks really pretty. I am going to put on a dress here momentarily, but you can't really tell anyway. My sweater is toothless. It's a Silent Night Fury. Anyway, my husband and I may or may not have matching ugly Christmas sweaters. It's fine. So I am about to go to another recital. It's my last recital of the semester already. I only had 2, which is pretty cool. My performance the other day went awesome, so huge thumbs up for that. I'm really excited about it. Hopefully it goes as well tonight. Please, baby Jesus, keep me safe. Anyway, I'm really into this eye look. This is the eye shape that I tend to go toward the most when I want something just a little bit dramatic. I keep things really light here in the center and then kind of pull it out here and get a lot deeper in this outer corner. And I just think it's really flattering. Almost universally. I haven't really seen a lot of more dramatic looks done with the Gwen palette yet because it lends itself so easily toward everyday neutral looks, but you can really have a lot of fun with it too. It has darker shades, it has glittery shades. I'm really happy with that. There are little birdies outside my window in the bush. Oh my god, they're so cute. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this, guys, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!